Hey y'all, it is Thursday morning at 7 o'clock and I am leaving the house on time, but this is somewhat misleading because my morning has not been the most pleasant. So let me start with yesterday. So remember I told you guys I was doing all of that gardening, whatever, lawn stuff, and I told you guys I had help. The help never showed up. So I did back-breaking work for like 2 hours after working a 9-hour day. I was exhausted, to say the least, and I still knew that I had to wash my hair because I wanted to get it braided today after work for my trip. So I cleared out about like I showed you guys last night, I cleared out about 75% of the L-shaped flower bed. I still have 25% more to go. Still have to get a lot of leaves up off the porch by the front door, and then I have that small flower bed with a tall tree in it to clear out as well, which probably is another 2 hours, honestly. So anyway, my help never showed up. Go figure. So now I'm upset because I brought these plants on sale and they're sitting in the pots on my front porch like I showed you now for 2 days, okay? And I brought them because the sale was ending and my help guaranteed me that they were going in the ground yesterday. Didn't happen. Help got stuck at work, whatever. But my help is now going out of town today until Monday. And I'm going out of town on Sunday. So I'm like, okay, great. Like, so I ordered the sprinkler system. I have the timer. It hasn't been set or anything. So I was just gonna let that water everything while I was away on my trip. But now it's not set up. I have no idea how to set it up. And none of my plants are in the ground. My mulch is not down. So I'm a little perturbed about that because I spent like $150 some. Now I got other things too, like water hoses, and the timer was 30 itself and stuff like that I needed for the gardening project. But I spent all this money and potentially my plants are going to die, and then I'm gonna have to repurchase them at full price because I have dug up my garden or my flower beds now. Let alone my girlfriend 2 doors down did the same thing. My help was going to help her too. So yeah, that wasn't the best evening. So yesterday I hadn't took out anything for dinner and I was in no shape to cook anything after doing that for 2 hours. It was exhausting and it was pretty much dark by the time I called it quits. And I was clearing it out with the little teeny hand shovel digger thing that you get from the dollar store that I showed you guys. And then Kiara gave me her shovel, but then she needed it back, which is why I stopped, because I was going to at least finish the long flower bed, the L-shaped one. But I stopped at like 75% done because she needed the shovel and it was her shovel. And then I was also like starting to get like a little lightheaded because I was hungry. So I jumped in my car, put Lady away, jumped in my car, went to Wawa. And if you guys aren't familiar with what Wawa is, it's like a gas station, but it has like a store or whatever in it, and they make like sub sandwiches, hoagie sandwiches. You get quesadillas, panini, stuff like that or whatever. So they have like a little sandwich shop in it. So I got me a hoagie because that's what I wanted, some chips and a peach tea. I sat in the parking lot of Wawa and ate my dinner last night. I was that hungry. So then I came back home and literally I couldn't do anything. Like I couldn't do anything. I couldn't. I was so exhausted. My mom called me. I think I fell asleep talking to her. I was so tired. I thought it was later than it was because when she said bye, I think it was like 10:55, 11 o'clock. I thought it at least was 12:30. But so I went to bed. I fell asleep right at that point. I was tired as hell. Went to sleep. But before I went to sleep, I was telling my mom, hey, I still need to wash my hair because I really want to get it braided on Thursday. Give it a couple days. I really don't like my hair to be hurting when I go on vacation. So usually if I get individual braids, which are tighter, I'll get them a week before. But since I'm not getting individual braids, I didn't need as much time, so I was gonna get it done Thursday, leave Sunday morning. Hopefully, you know, I'll be able to manage. So I was like, I still need to wash my hair, and I still need to go to, because I was contemplating calling out of work today, but I didn't want to mess up my overtime because I'm already not getting any overtime next week because I'll be out 3 days. So I was like, I at least want to get 5 hours for this week because it'll be on the same paycheck or whatever. So I was like, I really don't want to call out. So I said, I'm going to set my alarm for 5 o'clock. If I can peel myself out of bed at 5 o'clock in the morning, then I'll wash and blow dry my hair while I'm in the shower. Well, I'll wash my hair in the shower and blow dry when I get out, or whatever. Bam. My alarm went off at 5 o'clock. I was like, what? Like, so tired. So I think I fell back asleep. I know I fell back asleep. I thought I would sleep for like 35 more minutes, but apparently I got up at 5:15 and got in the shower. Go me. So I was on the verge to being productive. So I'm washing my hair. I sectioned it in 4 sections. This was the first time I washed it that way. And I probably could have washed it. I only had time to wash it really good one time. I probably should have tried to do it a second time. But anyway, I did one time. Then I let the conditioner sit in while I was washing up and stuff. Rinse it out, come out of the shower, dry off, and I can't find my blow dryer. So I'm like, crap, where's my blow dryer? So I'm going all through the house, can't find it. Apparently I stuck it under the sink in the guest bathroom. Fine. I find it. By this time it's like 6:20-ish. Mind you, I have to leave at 7 for work. So, and I forgot to turn off my air again. Anyway, so I find it, plug it in, and it's blowing out cold air. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. Is it the outlet? Whatever. It came right on. It's blowing, but it's blowing out cool air. So I'm like, did I press the, because there's like a cool shot button. Did I press that? That wasn't pressed. I pressed it, and then I released it just to make sure it wasn't pressed. Nothing. I switched outlets. Still cold air. So mind you, I'm blow drying my wet soaking hair with cold air, which takes double the amount of time. By this time it's 6:40. Okay, which is why I have on a maxi dress, because I didn't have time to pick out an outfit. But anyway, so I text Kiara and I'm like, hey, do you have a blow dryer? Mine just, it's not working. Like, of all mornings to not work, it picks this morning. I forgot she said she doesn't get up till 7:30. I texted her around 6:45, so I still haven't gotten a response from her. So I'm like, crap, she's not up yet. So I'm just still trying to blow dry my 4 sections of my hair individually with this cold air, and it's just not working. So my hair is still damp. I have it in 4 braids and then tied back. I look crazy. And all I can think of is, once I get to the braiding shop, telling them to run a blow dryer through it and a comb through it to dry it out all the way. It's not going to be straight at all, but I don't know what else to do. I really do not like getting my hair braided when it's not in its straight, you know, blow dry it out straight. But my blow dryer stopped working, and I don't know what else to do at this point. I'm just like, okay. I could not find my paddle brush that I use to blow dry my hair, so I'm trying to use my Denman brush, which is for natural hair, trying to blow dry it out with cold air. So I'm like, geez, like, I can't catch a break this morning. So this is how it looks until I get there today. Hopefully I make it to the braiding shop on time before they say they don't take any more clients, because I haven't even looked into what time they close or anything. I'm really trying to get to work by 8 o'clock so I can leave at 4:30 and be there at 5:30. Hopefully my hair will not take that long, like an hour and a half maybe. But yeah, I have no idea. My hair looks a hot mess today, but I really did not want to call out of work today and miss out on my overtime, because I have some things that I need to do financially, and the overtime comes in handy, especially when this is only going to be 5 hours on this check, because I'm going out of town. So I'm like, I've already done 3 days worth of overtime. I really don't want it to go to waste, which is what happened when my niece was born, because I had done overtime half the week, and then she came and I had to leave, and so the extra time that I had excuse me, already worked that week kind of went to making up some of the hours that I had missed the day that I was in the hospital. But anyway, so yeah, I have had the morning from heck basically, and it's 7:10 now, and I am driving into work, hopefully. And then doing my hair with these nails was not the most pleasant experience. This reminded me why I do not wash my own hair. It's just too much. But I usually do wash it before I go to like the braiding shops, because they're a little rough on my hair, on my natural hair. And I told you guys my hair is already like thin on my temple areas, And if they're that rough with just braiding, I can imagine how rough they'd be detangling and trying to blow dry it out, because they will wash it for you if you let them, but I just never let them do it. So that's why I always wash it myself, and then it takes longer, obviously, and I don't have time for that. They don't charge you anything extra, but I just don't have time for that. So I usually try to get it done prior to. But yeah, so anyway, I don't know, guys, I'm so tired. Waking up at 5 o'clock versus 6:15. That garden, let me just tell y'all about the gardening, flower bed, landscaping. That is back-breaking work, especially after working 9 hours. I was not, and the sun was going down because I didn't even get home until like 6:35, 6:40. I probably didn't start until around 7 because I had to change my clothes and stuff, and I showed you guys what I purchased and stuff first. So the sun was going down, and you know, Kiara was like, this is the best time to do it, either early in the morning or in the evening time like this. So it wasn't that it was hot, but I was hot because I was doing so much. It was heavy lifting for me. The shovel itself was heavy. When she gave me the shovel, I was like, this damn shovel is heavy. Like, it didn't even have anything on it. I was like, oh, this is going to be a long project for me, because I'm just not used to doing yard work or outdoor work or anything like that. Like, my husband used to do keep our lawn manicured and all of our flower beds and all that stuff. He did all of that. So I never had to it is a lot of work, and granted, he had the time to do it because of the type of, you know, job that he had a lot of free time to do it during the, you know, day or early in the morning and stuff like that sometimes, or sometimes even on the weekends. But I kind of underestimated, I guess, how much work goes into it and how much time, and how, like, I got a workout last night. And it's so funny because when I had on like leggings and like just an old t-shirt or whatever, the t-shirt that I used to paint in actually. And so when I was in Wawa getting my sandwich and stuff, my dinner, so this guy in line in front of me was like, he read something on the shirt, and then the guy in front of him was like, oh, have you been to the gym working out? I said, no, I've been doing yard work and I'm exhausted. He said, oh, well, that's the same thing as the gym basically. So apparently he had some experience doing yard work. Man, I had no idea. Like, it is a lot of work. A lot of work. My hat goes off to those who do that for a living all day long, and for those who actually find peace in gardening and manicuring their lawns. It is a lot of work. Now I see why it is so expensive, because it is back-breaking work. It's a lot. I don't even want to water my stuff once it's already done. Like, I want to pay to have it done and not have to do anything, which is why I bought the timer, which is why I bought, like, what in the world? This is just, it's just crazy. Like, yeah, I don't know. So it is time for me to have my grass, aka my weeds, because that's what they are right now, cut. So yeah, I'm battling with the idea of letting a landscaper till my yard, pull up everything because it's all weeds, and put down grass seeds with the hay like they did for Kiara, and try to grow in new grass, or just lay fresh sod. I don't know. I kind of want the sod because I want my yard to actually look good right away. So I don't know. We'll see. What else? Today, I don't know if I have any meetings today. I don't think so. I have not packed anything. I know you guys are wondering why I never showed you the packing that day. It's because I have not packed anything. I have not even emptied my suitcase from my regular stuff being in it from when I moved from my parents' house. So I'm thinking about filming like an actual video on Pack With Me for vacation. I like watching those, so let me know in the comments down below if you want to see that. Probably by the time this vlog goes up, if I decide to do it, it would have already been done. But I don't know for future if you guys are interested in it or whatever. I guess I'll know based on the views and how many views and either way, but let me know if you guys like those, because sometimes I like to watch those too, to pack with me and stuff. So I may try to film that. Like I said, I have the majority of the stuff in bags and stuff in one of my guest bedrooms, so I just need to empty my suitcase and bring that in there and actually start grouping outfits together and putting it in there, making sure I have everything. But yeah, so hopefully I can get packing done. I'm thinking if I leave work, if I get there at 8, I'm gonna try to like skip lunch or something, I don't know. I'm gonna try to leave around 5, hopefully 5, get to the braiding shop by 6, get done by 7:30 maybe, if they could take me right away. I'm hoping they can, which is why, because my mom was saying I could wash my hair tonight and go tomorrow, but Fridays are usually more busy, plus it's the holiday weekend, so I know a lot of people are trying to get their hair done and stuff. So I really did not want to go to the braiding shop on Friday, plus that would have been one less day that I would give my hair to loosen up or whatever, to be more comfortable for the trip. So I really didn't want to go tomorrow. But anyway, hopefully I can be done by like 7:30, and it's about 15 minutes away from my house, so we'll just say be home by 8, hopefully. I know I'm going to be exhausted. I'm not going to cook anything again tonight, so I'm going to have to grab something. And hopefully at 8, the sun is going down and starting to get dark. Maybe I can finish the long flower bed and like the porch area, getting up with the rest of the leaves. And then I do need to water the plants again today. Tomorrow my sprinkler, because I ordered it yesterday, tomorrow my sprinkler will be delivered. Today my new glasses from Firmoo are coming, so I'll show you guys that when I get home. But yeah, so if I can finish the flower bed, the long flower bed, and getting up all the leaves off the porch, that'll be good. And then maybe early Saturday morning I can get up and do the second flower bed, just clear it all out. But that's all I can do is clear out the stuff and get up all the weeds and stuff. I'm pulling up all the old mulch and stuff like that, getting up all the weeds, getting it ready to put that protective weed barrier down. It looks like a black trash bag. And then I think you cut like X's in that for the holes to plant the plants. I think that's what we did at our other house. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't do anything. I think I planted 2 of the small little plants in the front just to say that I did something. But that was when all of the other work was already done. So it is something to say about home ownership and pride of ownership. I am going to be excited once the project is done. But this work is like crazy. Like, I am so tired. And I only did like 2 hours yesterday. But I think a lot of it, once I got the big shovel from Kiara, it went a lot faster, because I was able to do a section bigger than what I had. It took me about an hour, probably about an hour, to do like 25% of the L-shaped flower bed. Once she gave me that big shovel, I was able to do another 50% in the same amount of time, you know, in the hour that it took me to do the 25%. So it did go faster. I do think I pulled up more dirt with the big shovel because I'm digging more versus using my hands in that little handheld shovel digger thing. But I don't even care. Like, I got plenty of dirt in the ground, so I'm okay. And I will gladly buy a bag of topsoil or dirt to replace that if I can go that fast, you know, that much faster. So we'll see. I'm just so tired. Like, I have so much to do. I dropped off my dress. I told you guys. I told him I would pick it up either Friday evening or Saturday morning, or sometime Saturday. Saturday I'm planning on getting my nails done, my feet done, and getting waxed, and finishing up any packing, any last minute laundry I need to do for packing. I want to do that on Saturday. But I'm thinking after I leave, because I don't know, like, that's the only thing, going to the nail shop on a Saturday, I need to be there first thing in the morning, and I really want to finish clearing out the flower beds before I leave. So I don't know, because at least if I put the flowers on my front porch, then I can still hook up my sprinkler system. Hopefully I can have somebody help me with the timer situation, getting that set, because they'll still get watered in the pots that they're in, because I really don't want those plants to die. So I may do that. I gotta figure out this cat situation. I don't know if cats mess with flower beds, but my neighbor has a huge cat that I think she thinks that it's the neighborhood cat. She just opens her door in the morning and lets it out, and it roams the neighborhood all day, and it stays on my front porch or in my flower bed or my neighbor's flower bed. And I really need to figure out the situation. This morning it was in my yard again. I opened the front door and like shooed it away. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to Google how to get rid of it, because I really do not want it messing up my flower beds. I'm trying not to be that neighbor, but if that cat messes up my flower bed and messes with my flowers, she's gonna have to reimburse me for the flowers. Like, seriously, it is ridiculous. The cat is out all day long, like all day long. So I need to figure that out. But yeah, I also need to give Lady a bath and drop her off on Saturday with my parents. So yeah, I don't know. I need to figure out, come up with a plan when I get to work about what I need to do today, what I need to do Friday, what I need to do Saturday, because I think we're leaving Sunday morning at like 5 a.m. We're leaving the house because our flight is like at 8:30 or something. So yeah, I got a lot to do. But having my hair done and finishing clearing out the flower beds is probably what's most important to me. Oh, and giving Lady a bath, because I don't like sending her over there when she's not clean, and she really is not clean right now. So I need to give her a bath, but I'll probably give her a bath tomorrow. I just didn't really want to go to the nail shop on Saturday, although it was my original plan, because I didn't realize that this was a holiday weekend, so everybody's trying to get right, you know, for the holidays or whatever. So I feel like it's going to be busy. But maybe if I go right after my gardening, it won't be that bad, because I can go first thing in the morning, hopefully. So if I wake up at like, I don't know, 7 to finish my gardening, be done with that by 8, depending on how much I can get done tonight, and then just hop in the shower and head up to get my nails and everything done. And then I can pick up my dress, because I'm probably not going to pick that up tomorrow. Maybe I can. I can probably pick that up on the way home, because that's on the way home. So I can pick up my dress tomorrow evening. That'll be one less thing I have to do. And then I can actually start packing on Friday as well. Now, I have been known to pack the night before, but I'm really trying not to pile everything up on Saturday for me. So we'll see how that goes. So if I can actually pack a little bit tomorrow after work and give Lady a bath, well, give Lady a bath first, and then start my packing, and then I can finish it on Saturday evening, that'll be fine. So I just need to like make a list. I work best when I have a list of everything that needs to get done, and I can actually check off stuff that makes me feel a little bit more accomplished. Let me know if you guys do that. I don't know. It works for me though. So that's my plan, and I will try to take you guys along the journey with me as much as possible. I tried to record some of what I was doing yesterday, but my tripod was in the house and I didn't have anything to sit it up on, and it doesn't extend up that high, so I didn't know if you guys would be able to see. And I was exhausted, I was tired, I was a little, you know, irritated or whatever, so I was just like, I'll just show you guys the progress after I'm finished. So that's what I did today. I'll see if I can set up my tripod, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't even know if you guys want to actually see it being done, or if you guys are just okay with seeing the progress, like the start. This is how it looks when I'm starting, and this is how much I've done. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'll bring you guys along for that. The sun is in my face, so sorry about that, guys. But I'm about probably 20 minutes away from work now. It is 7:40, so that's good. I should be there by 8. And I will come back in with you guys on my way to the hair braiding shop this afternoon. So you guys have a good day. Bye. Hey y'all, it's Thursday at 5:41. I am about 10 minutes from the braiding shop. I left work at 5. You guys know my hair has been air drying today because of my blow dryer malfunction, so hopefully they can blow dry it out for me. But yeah, I was just talking to Stacy on the phone, and I was hoping that the style that I want would be around 120, because getting full box braids on my length of hair, this place charges 180. So if they're going to charge me the same amount for this style that I'm getting, which is probably going to take half the amount of time and it doesn't last as long, if it's the same price, I'm going to sit there and get some box braids, and I'm going to be very, very annoyed because I typically get my box braids a week before I leave, so that it'll give it time to loosen up so that I don't have a headache. And the bride wants us to pin our hair up for the wedding, so that's really, really hard when you just get your hair done. And again, we're leaving on Sunday, so yeah, getting it done Thursday night is not a week at all. So yeah, and those braids are really heavy, so I'm really, really trying to stay optimistic that it's going to be significantly cheaper than getting a full head of box braids, because that takes 3 to 4 hours, and I really only want to be here for an hour and a half, like, for real. I want to be done by 7:30, and hopefully they can take me as soon as I get there, but I know it's the evening time. But yeah, so we'll see. We shall see. What else? When I get home, if I finish at a decent hour, I'm gonna pick me up something to eat from over there. I may get sardines or some chicken or something. There's a couple places to eat, you know, food places over there. And then I'm gonna head home and try to at least do a little bit more yard work. We'll see. And then maybe try to give Lady a bath tonight. We'll see how far I get. I'm really, really hoping for a miracle with this hair, that it does not take all night long, because yeah, I'm tired. So we'll see. How was you guys' day? Work was cool. I didn't have any meetings again today, so that was good. This whole week has been meeting free, and it has been really good. I've been actually productive this week. I was looking at my numbers for the stuff that I've completed this week, and they look pretty decent. So yeah, we'll see. But I will come back in and show you guys my hair once it's finished. It looks a mess right now, but like I told you, we'll see what they say. I'll let you guys know what they say. Bye. All right, y'all. So I just got my hair done. It is 8:30 now, or 8:28. Took 2.5 hours because I walked in right at 6. I did not get the style that I originally wanted to get, because they said that it was going to take too long, and the braids were really, really small, and cornrows hurt more anyway. So they ended up talking me into box braids and gave me $10 off, which was fine. They did them in 2.5 hours, and honestly, she kept her word. She did not do them tight. Like, I feel like this, what it is right now, is like probably day 5 hair, instead of like day 5 braids instead of day 1 braids. So she pretty much started all of them. There was somebody else who started the center ones at the crown of my head, but of course my hair is not that tender there, so it was okay. What else? And then at one point in time, they were closing at, I think they closed at 8, but obviously I was the last client. And at one time there was 5 women finishing the braids, because they only braid halfway down, and then there was other women that came to finish a lot of like the braidings from midway down all the way to the end. But this was 2.5 hours, not bad at all. So I will not have to do my hair for a while. I'm excited about that. I'm about to get me some Din Din. I don't know what I want. Maybe I'll get some Chick-fil-A or something. I don't know. So I'm headed home now. It is 8:30, so it's an hour later than I wanted it to be. I do not think I'm going to do the yard work, because by the time I get home, I'm pretty sure it's going to be dark outside. So yeah. But my hair, it's not as bad as it normally is. Like, I can move, I feel like I could probably pin it up. I mean, it's not loose, don't get me wrong, but it's, like I said, it's like day 5, you know, over 6, which is not bad. So I think I found the girl, and ironically she's the one who did my hair when I had box braids before, but I didn't tell her I was tender-headed, and like legit I had to hold each and every braid. So I don't know how she didn't catch on that I was tender-headed after I was holding each and every braid, but she didn't. And this time she was like, oh no, I do them, I got you. So she was really, really nice. So I think whenever I get braids again or twists, I'll go to her. But I told you guys I don't get them that often because my temples, the hair on my temples was so thin and pretty much non-existent now that I didn't want all of my hair to start falling out around, you know, my edges or whatever, because they were braiding my hair way too tight, and I'm just not used to that tension on my head the whole time, and I just wasn't comfortable for so long. But you know, having natural hair and going on vacation and getting in the pools and stuff, which is a must, like you got to do something with it. So, and they also told me that if I would have got the cornrow style, it would frizz up when I get in the water, and this won't do it as much. So I just let them do whatever. She also assured me that she wouldn't make them too heavy, because the last time, like, I couldn't even get a bun on top of my head because it was so much hair. She did have to braid them down further than she originally intended to, just because she said my natural hair was so long. So originally she said she could stop them like right about here, which is what I wanted, because last time I got them down as far as they are now, and it was just a lot of hair. But oh wait, when she braided one, she was just like, oh, I do have to go further down because your natural hair is so long. So I understood that. Obviously that's not her fault. So yeah, so now I'm about to get me something to eat. I'm starving. I was chewing on this gum to keep me busy, but yeah, I'm really, really hungry. So I think I'm gonna get some Chick-fil-A. So I will stop in and talk to you guys a little later. Bye. Hey y'all, so I just checked the mail, just got home, let lady out, and I went to Chick-fil-A for dinner because I was starving. It's about 9:20, getting home, and my new glasses that I ordered from Firmoo came. I did a review video on this a few months back, and I decided to order another pair because they were having a sale. So I'm gonna open them up and then show you what they look like. And they come wrapped in this cleansing cloth that you can clean them with, so that's good. We shall see if I like them or not. They are wider than my other clear frames, but these ones have gold in them. So now I just have to get a pair of silver because I already have black and the regular clear ones that you guys always see me with. So I just wanted a new pair. So let's go into the bathroom and see how they look. Guys, I like them. They are bigger than the other clear ones, I think. But I really, really like them, and I can see really well out of them, obviously. I sent them my prescription. Actually, my prescription is still saved online, so I can see very, very well. They are higher, so they come up past my, what do you call it? My eyebrows. But I really, really like them. So, yeah. Thank you, Firmoo. But again, I did pay for these. This is not a sponsored video. I just wanted to show you guys, and as you can see, they are trimmed in gold all around. So now I have a gold pair of glasses, a black pair, a clear pair, and I have to find me a silver pair that I like. I really wanted some cat eye ones, so maybe my silver pair may be cat eye ones, but I just wanted to try these. These are kind of like retro to me. And I have bags under my eyes, guys. I got up at 5 a.m. like I told you, but I really like them, so I'll probably take these on my trip too. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.